Hey, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know the vibes. Check it out. It's a media pass because you know I'm talking. My name is Young Nisa. All right. And I got a special guest today. We're going to have a great conversation. Wonderful, wonderful young lady. Got a beautiful voice. Got a dope company. She out here getting to that bag. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Muva Dame to the show. How are
Yes,
you, baby?
sir. What's
Out there
poppin'?
in the ATL?
Yes, I am in Atlanta,
Hey, getting to
in
it.
hot Atlanta.
Y'all got the good weather today, huh?
We got the good weather. We got the clubs open. They don't ever shut down. I don't
Man, I'm about to say
understand.
Atlanta ain't pretty much closed down the whole time, huh?
Yeah, let me tell you something. I don't know how long it's been. I haven't been in a pandemic since probably like last April, and then that's when it started, right? Okay.
Yeah. So y'all been outside. See, I can't. We ain't been outside like that. I
I
can't wait
know,
to
and I
get
was like, y'all
outside.
don't understand how crazy it is for people around the world that's not, in Atlanta. Like, they literally are not doing anything right now. We just living it up, just partying. We
That's
just going from state to
crazy. And you stay busy. So I want to talk about a couple things. But first, let's let everybody know what you do because I know, but they need to know. Tell everybody what you do, baby.
All right, my name is Muva Dame. I am a singer slash songwriter. I am from Queens, Jamaica, Queens, New York. You know what I'm saying?
Know the vibe.
But I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
Atlanta definitely is a big influence on my music, so I don't shut out Atlanta. I am definitely a peach apple, apple peach, whatever you want to call
I
me.
like that.
Um, but yeah, I've been doing music since I can remember.
Yeah.
As far as writing my own original music, I want to say I released my first project in 2009.
Okay. Okay.
But before then, I was always singing.
Just
So
every day, just that was in you, the love of music, right?
yeah, I was, I actually am like heavy, 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 heavy in church. Well, not anymore, but we were.
Yeah.
My grandmother, my father is a pastor, my aunt is a pastor.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, and then you got me over here talking crazy on track, right?
That's
but
dope.
but yeah, so I've been doing that, and then as I was transitioning from New York to Atlanta, I
Mhm.
started getting into hair and makeup. I taught myself how to do hair and makeup, and that just comes from being bullied in high school. You know what I'm saying? And you just little, you skinny. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come looking cute. You gotta do
Gotta make
something.
sure
It's
you
like,
on point.
okay.
Hey, look, I want to talk about that. I want to go deeper into that because your story could help and inspire somebody. So taking that from your childhood and turning it into like what it is now, what's your motivation? Like what keep you going? Like what make you do that?
Well, okay. Well, I really enjoy feeling beautiful. I feel like when people look beautiful, they act, accordingly. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they have this feeling of confidence of
Yes.
that overwhelms them. You know what I'm saying? And that motivates me. Like the fact that I can make somebody feel like that, I can make somebody that happy. Like
That's
that
awesome.
motivates me. My parents motivate me because my father's really sick. So I do this to hurry up and take care of them. You know what I'm saying? My
That's
mom,
right.
she been working long hours, and I was just telling my friends the other day, I'm like, yo, like when I talk to my parents and us growing up in New York, and we don't come from like no lavish shit. Excuse my language.
No,
Sorry, I
you
don't know.
good. You good. You good. We
We
hey.
don't come from nothing lavish. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
don't come from no luxury. Like we wasn't in the peace the whole time, but we don't come from nothing, too extravagant. So it's just like hearing my mom, the way she would say certain things that are things that she would feel like is luxury to her. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, I gotta show you the world. Let me hurry up. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Let
man,
me do
that's
this.
so
Let me do this
dope.
for y'all. So I'm like, God gave me a talent. Why not use it and make money off of it?
That's man, that's so awesome. Let me ask you this: your family, you got a big family, you got brothers, sisters, siblings,
I
how
am
that?
the Well, oh, interesting story. I was shorting it up. I was the only child for a long
Okay.
time.
Okay.
And I just met my sister this year on my 25th birthday. Yeah, she just met my father this year. Well, yeah, they just met this year too, or
Wow.
last year. So,
That's
yeah, I was the only
wow.
child up until recently.
Really? Now, how has that been since you guys met? Are you keeping in touch? Like,
Because we're both so much older, it's hard to like keep up, you know what I'm saying? And it's still new to us, but we're trying, we're working on our relationship.
That's so fire. And I got a chance to like look at some, I check out your Instagrams, all that good stuff. And I wanted to kind of go back to what you were saying with how you like to make people feel beautiful. And so I was on, is it Dame House, right? Is it
Hmm.
okay? So I was on my day on the Dame House page. I'm like, yeah, I got to go see Mother when I go to ATL because you be making sure they are right.
Okay, you gotta correct. It don't come
Man,
out.
tell me about how you built that up. Again, you're from New York, Queens, New York to be exact, and you out in Atlanta really doing some major things. Tell me about how you built that up.
Well, I got the name. Let's start there.
Okay.
The name Dame, I started a promotional group when I got out of high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I didn't want to go to college. I knew that I wasn't into 9 to 5s because I tried working at a retail store that didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, you got to figure out what you want to do. This was before hair and makeup. I was like, you got
Okay.
to figure out what you want to do. So started the promotional group. We did parties. I got them booked for photo shoots. You know what I'm saying? We all was just like, just models, throwing parties,
Yeah.
getting paid off of what we already do. That's all. That's the main thing that I was like trying to promote. Like, not just women, but people in general get paid off the things that you are already blessed with. You know what I'm saying? So I
Man.
was just getting girls all over the city that I knew that people were just attracted to before there was an influencer thing. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, people like you. Come here, let me talk to you. So I would just come from a business standpoint. And I was like 16. Those girls was 18, 19, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't tell them my age at first. I had to lie for a minute. But, like, because I didn't want them to try to push over me. Like, she don't know what
Yeah.
she's doing. Like, nigga, I know I want to hustle. Shit, I want to
That's
make us
right.
some money
Yeah.
and some parties. so,
Yeah.
I started that. We did that for a while. We did that for a really long time, and it blew up really well. But we spelled it with a V. So then, as I got older and more mature, I was like, I gotta leave the V alone. They
Mm,
can't give me back my name because
mhm.
that's my name,
Yeah.
and let me form this into another business. So then I was like, okay. I tried to go to school. That didn't work out. So I came back home, tried it again, and I was like, okay. So what else are you gonna start? So I started doing makeup.
Okay.
My friends every now and again will started doing like $20 faces or whatever.
Yeah.
And I probably did like 4 people. And then after 4 people, I just gained the confidence and I was like, just go on them all and tell them you've been doing this for a long time.
Man,
So
I
that's what I
love
did.
it. I love
So I
it. I
went on them
love
all.
your energy, man. I'm telling you, I'm
Girl,
about all that.
oh, I don't play that. Okay, you can hear me
Yeah, I can hear you.
though. But yeah, it smells so weird over here. But yeah, so I started doing that out of my mom's house.
Hmm.
And that lasted for about, I want to say, a few months until I went into the mall and was like, hey, I know what I'm doing. Can I just try it? And she was like, yeah. So stop a woman right there and make her buy something. And I was just like, oh, shit, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
So she was like, okay, hold on. I'll give you an example because I tried my first time and it was terrible. She was like, okay, hey, hi, beautiful. How you doing? Like, come over here. Let me talk to you for a second. She just taught me a lot of marketing tips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I took what I could learn from her, and then I went and opened my own. Um, and that was a trial and error. I
Yeah.
opened 2 suites at one time, and this was before people was doing suites. So I was like 19, you know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
it just it was scary. So I did that for a little bit, and then I went to work back in the mall to build my clientele because I'm just
Mhm.
really into client retention. So did that for a little bit again, opened up 2 more suites.
Okay.
Those went well. And then I just decided to move and venture off and do music again. And everything just kind of formed into one bubble. So now I'm doing multiple things and I'm just trying to, spread my energy into each one equally.
Man, that's so dope. I really, I want to talk about your music because you have a beautiful voice, first of all. And right now you tell me about your single that you're pushing right now. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about who produced it. I know you writing, so
Hmm.
we're gonna leave it at that. We know you the songwriter. So tell us where you was coming from when you was writing a record.
Well, my single that's currently out right now that we're pushing is called Tell Me. It's produced by the Genius, the originals. He actually co-written this too, excuse me.
Okay, okay.
So he was a co-writer for this, and Yeah, we were just in the studio vibing out. I was recording just a few things that I wanted to put on my project at that time, and he was like, "Let's just try this track." You know what I'm saying? See how you feel about it, because I was in the blues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need something to get me up. I wanted to tell some shit, you know. So
Right.
he was like, "How you feeling?" You know what I'm saying? So we just got to writing and stuff, and we came up with "Tell Me," and it
Man,
actually like did
it's a
really well.
vibe.
Like it, yeah, and I'm mad
That's
the
a
pandemic
vibe.
happened right after that.
Man, like, let me
But
ask you this, because the music that I've heard thus far, I'm a fan. I'm just gonna say that it's me and my playlist. It's the kind of R&B that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just get me in the mood. You know what I'm saying? It's just I could put that on.
girl.
I could, So is that something we can expect from more from you, or are you gonna try like do some different things? Like, what can we expect?
Well, one thing I will be honest about is Tell Me is something that I felt like I put out for everybody else. My first single that I first dropped is more so of my flavor. Like, um, for instance, I feel like people like Janae Aiko and your Summers and your Jasmine Sullivans, it's like, yeah, you can all place them all in R&B, but technically they all have their own lane because
Mhm.
it's totally different. We
Yeah.
can all, sing about breaking into a guy's car or breaking a guy's windows,
Mhm.
but we all sing it totally different, you know what I'm saying? Because it's their own lane. So I do want to put it out like that. Like when it comes down to Tell Me, that's not my lane. Girl
Mhm.
code is more so my lane.
Okay.
Like I feel
That's
like I
yours.
have that lane of following that will understand that this is my sound.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be versatile. I've been playing around with like Caribbean vibes lately for the summertime, and
Yeah.
I just want to show off my writing skills. I want to evolve as an artist. I want to, really work my pen because I know I'm really talented at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why
Better
not use
say
it?
that.
Use it. So
You better
yeah,
say
it's
that
gonna,
for
we gonna,
real.
we gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from New York, bro. I'm from Jamaica, Queens, New York. That you think I'm not gonna show all that culture that I done seen growing up? You know what I'm saying? Like it's too. I got some Spanish. I got some Jamaican. I got some Caribbean, Cuban. You
Man,
know what I'm saying?
oh man, I cannot wait. I love it. I love your energy. I love what you stand for. I'm excited. I do want to know, like, tell me some of your favorites, because you mentioned, like the Janae Aiko, Jasmine Sullivan's, all that. But who's somebody that influenced you coming up? Like, I know you came up in the church too, so you can even go there if you wanted to.
Okay. As far as church, I just want to say church in general. Like the vibratos, like you'll hear that heavy into my music. Like it's
Mhm.
literally something I can't help.
Yeah.
Like the harmonies, harmony has been something that I've never had to be trained for harmony. Like it automatically come to me, and that just comes with being in church choir, heavy church choir. You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
don't play that. He gonna be like, hey, you sound a little
Get
off.
it
You feel
together.
me? You don't want to get called out. So you gonna be on 10, and I was doing
Mhm.
that since 3, 4 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So um, like yeah, I don't know.
I
I
love it.
think
I love it.
I think I think I think y'all gonna get a lot on this project. I really want to play you something right now, like that
Hey,
country.
look, you can play something. I am all for the exclusive drops. If you got
I
something we can
I
hear.
wish I could. Oh, I could email you something, right?
Yes, you sure can send me an email.
Okay, so while
I
we're
do this
talking
thing
about
too on Tuesdays and Thursday nights on my Facebook Live called Gas or Trash. It's just like a hot or not, basically. And we play music from people send their music, so I can drop it in there if you like to. Let them get a vibe, whatever you want to do.
okay, okay,
Cause
we're gonna do that. Let me set this up right here.
okay, look, I
Let me
got.
work on this.
I'm gonna open
But
my email.
yeah, so church, Tony Braxton,
Oh,
Jasmine Sullivan,
ooh, ooh.
like um I'm really into older music. I love Donnell Jones. I love Case. I love, Aretha. I love Mary J. Blige.
Ooh, all the great
Yeah,
stuff,
like
man.
that's my thing.
I see. I'm with all that. I'm with all that. I'm so for. I'm so I so love that era of R&B. That's kind of like when I was young,
Okay.
what was popping, and so to I wish we could get some of that back, because sometimes when I hear R&B now, like I could hear y'all talk vulgar everywhere else. Can we just make some love? Like Say
We
something
just
sweet
talk
to
about
me.
something that's
Something.
really going on.
Something.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people like to tell me like, oh, you can't really stay in that lane, and I'm like, I don't plan to, but y'all forgetting that that's what R&B was like. Y'all, did y'all forget?
I
Did y'all
think they
forget
did.
that that's what?
I think you need to remind them because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, I get so tired of not being able to have that in R&B. I miss it.
And you know what's crazy? That part of that sentence, I get so tired of not being able to have feelings anymore. Like nobody has feelings in their music. I get tired of not being able to love somebody or
Oh my
to
God.
express that, something positive towards another woman, towards, what I'm
Right.
saying, towards the opposite sex. Like, dang, y'all can make some better music. You know what I'm saying?
We
Because
don't have to
let's be
dislike
real,
each
we
other
out here
all the
talking that
time.
shit, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I told you I'm a fan now. I told you. I cannot wait. Tell me this. What you doing now, what you building and what you've done thus far. If somebody's watching right now, right? What kind of advice would you give them if they're trying to step out and do something, maybe with their art or, on a business or whatever? What advice would you give them?
If it came down to your talents and not really knowing what you want to do, like I want to say, like your passion follows you, okay? And I do feel like the universe presents things to you when you're ready to receive them. So at the end of the day, if there's something that you know that you're great at, you know what I'm saying, just continue doing that because the universe gonna give you what you need when you need it, baby. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, it's gonna happen for you. Like you gotta manifest. I believe in prayer, you know what I'm saying? But prayer without work is nothing, you know what I'm saying? Prayer without faith is nothing. But your work is also in your manifestation. Not also not just your hustle or not just waking up every day and going to work. Like you really gotta really, really, really manifest, like and believe what you're
Mhm,
saying.
mhm.
And if it came down to entrepreneurship, like don't think it's easy, don't think that, you know what I'm saying, it's a quick come up because I thought that it was too, and it's not. Like, yeah, you get 100% of your profit. I mean, you get 100% of your income,
Mhm.
but you got to remember, like, there's places and things that you have to take care of, you know what I'm saying? So definitely put your business first. Don't get, distracted as far as the end goal of your business because
That's
I've
right.
been there before too. And something that I was also telling Swamp was I just recovered. Well, I'm in the middle of, but I'm mainly recovered. Just recovered from a fracture in my leg. I fractured my tibia and my fibula, and like sitting down for so long, like really makes you just look at life differently. You know what I'm saying? And look at your situation differently. So if you have a career or you have things that you want to do entrepreneurship wise, like don't sleep on yourself because you can be in a situation like I was in, and my ability to walk was taken away from me.
Ooh.
So my ability to do everything was taken away from me. And when you're limited, like it makes you remember, like there's people out here who's doing worse than you, you know what I'm saying? So while
Mhm.
you got the chance, get your ass up, go to work, go
Ooh, you
hustle,
better
go
say
get that,
that.
that shit that you want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
No, that's some great advice. That I mean, you really gave it to him on that one. But I'm glad that you recover you in the good part of the recovery stage, so we can can see you all rocking them
yeah,
stages
I'm
now.
listen, I'm outside. Listen,
Right.
listen, I'm really ready to do that, but when I be walking, sometimes I be like, "Ooh, wait, slow down, wait, push yourself." But when I say I am so ready, like I'm
Yeah.
so ready, I'm gonna be so hyped. They're gonna be like, "This girl is on crack, bro." I'm gonna be wilding out when I'm on stage. Like y'all don't understand how long I've been waiting to get here. A bitch been in here, damn it, get me out. Like I'm gonna be wilding
Better
out.
say that. Oh my goodness. Tell me this. What's a goal you have for yourself? Let's say short term and then a long term goal.
Um, Short term goal right now, and I always have to give two sides because of music and because of beauty,
Mhm, mhm.
but short term as far as musically, I want to drop a project by the
Okay.
end of this year. I want to drop a full, clean, polished project by the end of this year.
Can't wait.
because when I dropped Tell Me, that's when we had, a lot of great reviews, a lot of people reaching out to us, you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to get my buzz back up. Like I'm tired of sleeping on myself and ready to Stella got to get her groove back, you know?
Yes, come
Um,
on.
as far as my business goes,
Mhm.
my end goal by the end of this year is a full salon, and having my new apartment. I've been looking for apartments all week, so
Okay, okay,
that
okay.
that and my Airbnb properties. I'm doing that too. So I hope I have another one by the end of this year.
I
So
love
yeah,
it.
that's my short term goals. Long term, Grammys. Okay, hear
Woo,
me,
woo.
Grammys. I need awards. I
A
need to
lot
be
of them
on
too.
TV like. Okay, I need to be on TV like, dang, I'm shocked, but not really, because I knew I deserved all of this shit right here. You feel me? So
That's
I'm ready
bad.
for that. That's my long term goal for music. You know what I'm saying? That's a plethora of things. That's a list of things. And
Mhm.
as far as my long term goal, like I want my cosmetic line. I'm have some things I'm working on. I don't really want to talk too much, but I'm working on some business things
Okay,
that are really gonna pull through for my cosmetics. So
that's
yeah, like
exciting.
got some things in work. Got some
That
things
is
in work.
so.
Got a lot of work to do.
I see, and we definitely gonna be supporting everything you do over here, whatever you got, whenever you got some music. I'm telling you, when we come to Atlanta, when I get outside, me and Swamp gonna come down there. We be in Jacksonville for the Fleet DJ conference. We gotta pull up on you. That's just that.
Listen, I'm over here messaging my number right now. Like, listen, you gotta call me because I'm gonna be outside.
Yeah,
Okay, we
we
networking. We making.
out
Listen,
here.
I
We
don't play that. I just told my friends I was like all summer. I'm networking. Where we at? We making business moves all summer. Y'all want to go to the pool? Y'all have fun with that. I don't want to be in a pool. I want to be in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? On a
Ooh.
yacht, on my
Yes.
computer while y'all on the pool with the handle of business.
I'm all for it. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for it. Is anybody that you'd like to shout out or show some appreciation to? Because
Yes.
we
Oh,
can't do this thing
okay.
by ourselves now.
We don't listen, and I learned that this year, and I learned that from breaking my leg too. Like I was just sitting around looking for help, and then I realized like you never ask for help, and that made me realize like you don't ask for help because you don't realize who's around you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you cannot do it by yourself. You cannot do anything by yourself. But yeah, my manager, Jamari, he's
Shout
the
out to
best I've
Jamari.
and when I say my manager, like he's really not my manager. It's like man slash he's not my man,
There you
but he's
go.
like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's like my
Uh,
dad role. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally got me to where I am right now. Definitely
mhm.
DJ.
That's my guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Good
Okay.
guy right
Because
there.
he got me
Genuine.
this interview with Diva. So shout out to him. Yeah, he's a great guy. Let me say, that last Zoom meeting I had, like, if it wasn't for him and another person, I'm not gonna name them, but like their energy like made me so I'm really not like this in person, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so shy. But they made me so
Yeah,
comfortable. But yeah, like shout out to him for really like seeing like me and my talent. Shout out to my supporters who really listen to my music and stream me, especially those in the UK. You know what I'm saying? I heard UK really messing with the girl. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, you got some
yeah,
nice
like
numbers. You got some numbers over there,
I need
so
these numbers to go back up.
yeah.
I just dropped a interlude yesterday on YouTube. It's called
Okay.
Faded. It was just something I literally just dropped. I literally
Nice.
just gave it away because I don't want to profit up with it. I'm just like, it's something for y'all to hear while I'm in the works. Because right now I'm really, 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 really working. Like before, I was just like, oh, let's put out a project. I'm great at this. Now I'm like, okay, I have the visuals, I have the rollout, I have everything that I need. So right now it's gonna take me a lot longer to really come back the way that I want to, especially after this recovery stage. So
Well, we
yeah, I'm
excited for you.
excited.
You got to come back. You
Right.
got to come back. Keep bringing stuff. Just I told you we're gonna tap in with you. Can we do this? I do want to let them hear some music. So before we
Mhm.
conclude, I do have right now. I have Tell Me. So can you introduce
Okay.
Tell Me? And before you do that, introduce your, like, let them know your socials, and then we'll run into Tell Me.
I will do. All right, everybody. My name is Muva Dame. That's Muvadame. And you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Clubhouse, and you can find me on Twitter. Do not find me on Facebook, okay? That's where my mama and we ain't gonna talk about that, okay? But this is my single, Tell Me. Make sure you go stream that. It is available on all streaming platforms. And if you get a little lazy, your girl got a radio on Pandora, just let it play for you. You feel me? So yeah, Tell Me. Go get that now. You're going to love it. Tell these niggas what they need to hear.
That's what's up. Run it up. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for stopping by. Mother Dame, go ahead and go hit the follow button. Ladies, get you some whatever you need, because she got it. Lashes, get your hair right, your makeup, all that.
Everything.
I'm
And
pulling up.
shout out to you. Thank you for having me.
Girl,
You're amazing
anytime.
for real.
I promise.
You
Anytime.
didn't
Keep that
have to.
same vibe. Keep that same energy. We need you. We need what you dropping. We need that energy from you. I
It's
promise you.
coming.
It's coming. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Thank
Ladies and
you.
gentlemen, meet the plug. Mother Dame. We gonna get up out of here, man. We out.
Tell me why you do the shit you do. Tell me why I always let you come right back into my life. Tell me why lately, nigga, you been missing, and I just don't wanna do it no more. Every time my body's touching